Hi, students. We are in chapter 9 called The Amazing Ride in Dinosaurs Before Dark. So, what do you guys remember from the last chapter? Well, Jack was trapped, so he was on his way to the treehouse, but what was in his way? The T-Rex. So he's frozen with fear because he's so terrified of the T-Rex. Like, who wouldn't be? But as he was frozen, hiding in the bushes from the T-Rex, something was flying over towards him, and what was it? It was the pterodactyl. So, what do you guys going to think is going to happen? So, like I said, we are on chapter 9, The Amazing Ride. The pterodactyl coasted down to the ground. He stared at Jack with his bright, alert eyes. What was Jack supposed to do? Climb on? But I'm too heavy, thought Jack. Jack looked at the T-Rex. It was starting up the hill. Its giant teeth were flashing in the sunlight. Okay, thought Jack. Don't think, just do it. Jack put his book in his pack, and then he climbed onto the pterodactyl's back. He held on tightly. The creature moved forward. He spread his wings and lifted off from the ground. Jack nearly fell off as they teetered this way and that. The pterodactyl steadied himself and rose into the sky. Jack looked down. The T-Rex was staring up at him and chomping in the air. Chomp, chomp, chomp. The pterodactyl glided away. He sailed over the hilltop and over the valley. He circled above all the duck-billed dinosaurs and all the nests filled with babies. Then the pterodactyl soared out over the plain, over the triceratops, who was grazing in the high grass. Jack felt like a bird. The wind was rushing through his hair. The air smelled sweet and fresh. Would you guys get on the pterodactyl? To be honest, I think I would. It seems like fun. Because I love heights. I love to ride the Ferris wheel. I like to go on the highest observation deck. I like to look at the ground below from the sky. Jack whooped and laughed. He couldn't believe it. He was right on the back of an ancient flying reptile. The pterodactyl sailed over the stream and over the ferns and bushes. Then he carried Jack down to the base of the oak tree. So on this photo, you see the T-Rex and you see Jack high in the sky with the pterodactyl. And then what are these things that are fuming smoke? Those are volcanoes. But yeah, there's volcanoes and palm trees in the corner. Jack is up in the sky with his pterodactyl friend, and then the T-Rex is chomping away because he's hungry. When they came to a stop, Jack slid off the creature's back and landed on the ground. The pterodactyl took off again and glided into the sky. "Bye, Henry," called Jack. "Jack, are you okay?" Annie shouted from the treehouse. Jack pushed his glasses into place. He kept staring at the pterodactyl. "Jack?" he called. Jack looked up at Annie. He smiled. "Thanks for saving my life," he said. "That was really fun." "Thank Henry, not me," said Annie. "Come on, climb up." Jack tried to stand. His legs were wobbly. He felt a bit dizzy. "Hurry," shouted Annie. "It's coming." Jack looked around. The T-Rex was headed straight towards him. Jack bolted to the ladder. He started climbing. "Hurry, hurry," screamed Annie. Jack reached the top and scrambled to the treehouse. "It's coming towards the tree," Annie cried. The dinosaur slammed against the oak tree. Whoosh! The tree house shook like a leaf in the wind. Jack and Annie tumbled into the books. "Make a wish to go home," cried Annie. We need the book, the Pennsylvania book," said Jack. "Where is it?" They both searched madly around the treehouse. "Found it," said Jack. He grabbed the book and flipped through the pages. He found the photograph of the Frog Creek woods. Jack pointed to the picture in the book. "I wish we can go home," he shouted. The wind began to blow. Jack closed his eyes. he held on tightly to Annie. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster, and then everything was still, absolutely still. Do you think they returned home to Pennsylvania? I guess we'll have to read chapter 10, Home Before Dark, to find out. I'll catch you guys next time.